Hi there, Selective Collective, Kim here. I am feeling like doing a reading for you all in between the next 3-day readings. So what I'm going to do is pull a breakthrough spread for all of us. And let's see what the cards have to say. I do have a new deck coming to replace this one for a while because I've been wearing this one out for sure. So it's coming soon. And it's really, well, it's the deck that I've already had before in the past. It's Kim Krans archetype deck. I just lost it, actually. I don't know what happened to it. So, whoa. Speaking of don't know what happened, the moon flies out. All right, so the breakthrough spread has 6 spots. There's the issue or the pattern. It's the reason for the breakthrough, needing the breakthrough. This will be the challenge, and then the top of the pyramid is going to be the breakthrough card. This is your strength, your outcome, or probable outcome, we can say, and your advice spot. On the bottom, I have Mars. A lot of powerful energy. You all might be feeling shifts too. I have. The last, I don't know, week to 2 weeks have been like times when I just felt exhausted for no reason. And it has to be shifts. It has to be that. It's what I think. And thank you all for the support with the private readings. They've been doing really good, and I've been very pleased, very happy with that. So my love, my gratitude to you for that. So let's pull 2 for each spot, and hopefully get us a breakthrough. And thank you for the positive comments. I just want to say that because I know that most of you all are the ones that come to the Selective Collective, are the ones that give me nice comments. Because I'm telling you, sometimes I get some, and it way outweighs the negative ones, but sometimes I get some kind of nasty ones, and I'm like, why? Why would you take time out of your day to just, I don't understand them. I'm feeling like I'm a little too sensitive about the whole topic. I definitely leave them on because, like I said, the good outweighs the bad, but dang. Anything from my accent that people don't like, the way I pronounce certain things, to telling me to go away. I mean, I'm telling you, they get like what the hell? I don't do anything to anybody here. Overwhelming sometimes. Anyway, but I just had to vent. Apparently, I had to vent. The star is on the bottom, so we know the star is like when something you're manifesting is really big. You know, something that you've either wanted for a very long time or hope renewed. It can represent massive healing energy too. I think this is what we're going to stick with for these spots. But yeah, so you may be the star. Like you may be standing out. Oh, we have the Ace of Cups underneath it. You may be the star, standing out or getting more. Maybe you feel like you're getting more attention too here lately. Tell me what we need to have the breakthrough about was the moon card. And so it's confusing. It can be confusing. It can be mysterious. Luna. So we're going to have a breakthrough from this rather mysterious energy. Before I sat down to do this, I was getting the message that a lot of people have especially like starseed energy or light worker energy, people that have a mission for sure, like they know They were here for a minute, whether you're wanting to be on board with a mission or not. Like knowing that you have something to do and you're being tied to other people. I feel mysteriously and maybe even telepathically. And so there's this, am I going crazy feeling like there's a connection or there's someone, like a particular person, maybe for different reasons, that's trying to come into your life, come into your energy, but it's like a very divinely orchestrated. So you're getting feelings through your heart first, you're getting, and telepathically you may be connected. So I don't know, but I feel like there's mysterious connections, and that's like one of the messages here is a mysterious connection that will be cleared up as to what it is. Okay, also the moon is about changes. So we're needing to have breakthrough on changes that we're wanting to see, right? Whatever it is that star represents to you. Like if I could manifest anything, it would be this, ... It can be several things. So it can be about that. Also mysterious changes. I have the Page of Disc with the Queen of Disc. Okay, nice. So remember, this is what we need to have a breakthrough about, right? It's a pathway, usually a message or news or information coming in regarding finances, regarding how to stay very grounded, and really wanting to see a new opportunity open up or get a message about a new opportunity here. It does say the matriarch, the Queen of Disc, is very stable, grounded, and receives. She's really good at receiving, right? She can do everything though. She can have the home business. She can take care of the family. Like she's a stable, grounded person. And so there are changes here, obviously relating to your finances and your stability. Also, she's a great catch. Okay, she's a great catch, man or woman, by the way, because this is just archetypal energy, but it is a person that another person would find to be like an ideal partner, an ideal mate. Oh, nice. Okay, 6 and 1, and I have the airplane, travel, long distance, speed, overcome, freedom, breaking free, things work out, taking off, internal guidance systems, and it might be due to, it looks a loving connection here, emerald, healing, fertility, Queen of Disc, also fertile, fertility, multiplication factor here, mature love, free-flowing love, and the heart chakra. Okay, so what is the challenge to this? Yeah, everything coming together the right way. All the elements coming together. And for celebration, here's the challenge, is how does this come together? When am I going to be celebrating? You know, the alchemical wedding is really referring to this process that's gone on inside ourselves. And it can be this balancing of the masculine, feminine energies that are meeting, merging within ourselves, and we feel very whole. And so when that celebration occurs, then I would think it would be very probable that you're going to see that manifest as a partnership, or seeing it manifest like in your outer world. So it's all of the elements that really you had to take the time to break apart, analyze yourself. Carl Jung really maybe breaking down everything in order for the elements to come together in glorious celebration. So that is about your celebration. Your vision, your expansion, new alliances and partnerships, the Three of Wands, ultimately the journey, right? And we have the King of Swords on the bottom. Let me see if you can see that. Yep. So the King of Swords, it has the hacker on this. This is just a very intelligent person. This is finding out the right information, that, and maybe even it's talking about discipline and dedicating yourself to some sort of internal growth so that you can not only see that your ships are coming in, but start to experience that Four of Wands that comes next, which is everything coming together, the right moves, the alchemical wedding. So I have the Well with deeper meaning, community, hidden emotions, true feelings, sustenance, savings, and provided for. And then I have the Person of Water, the emotional idealist, if it's not a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I haven't been naming signs because they're on every single one of these cards, and I feel like they're all going to be included here. So it might not be like a water sign, but this may be us, because the challenge is like to look deeper and to figure out what's going on with us emotionally. It's really tapping into your emotions, isn't it? Emotionally connected, psychic, empathetic, intuitive, sensitive, heart-centered, feels deeply and takes things personally. Healer, counselor, advisor, and author. Dun dun dun. Now we come to the breakthrough. Oh, Pluto, there you are. Here you are, Pluto. Pluto, the breakthrough is that something, maybe everything, you know how I was saying that this comes together because the pieces had to all be broken down first within ourselves. It's also talking about within our lives, the things that come apart in order to be rebuilt the way that we're wanting. And you're breaking through the energy of Pluto, which is like an underworld energy, major change and transformation. I would say this also has to do with Ascension symptoms. What is his name? Is Stefan Burns, I believe is his name. He has a channel where he talks about, he's a geophysicist, I believe, something like that. Is very educated in what's going on with the earth, and he will keep you updated with the solar flares. I'm sure there's other people out there that do it too, but that's who I watch for solar flare activity. And it always, like, these geomagnetic storms always line up to something is majorly transforming within my body at the same time. So definitely there can be some DNA changes, even, I mean, like massive things that are happening where you're being upgraded, and so whatever was around that is not going to fit that bill needs to be done with, torn down completely. We have like a Shiva, Lord Shiva energy here, right? Okay, what else for the breakthrough? Clarity, Ace of Swords, clarity. Oh, there's an airplane in that one. Do you see that? And you have the airplane here as when am I going to get moving? When am I going to take flight? When am I going to rise above everything? Like, you will. You instinctively, just like maybe even something with your emotions, you're like psychically, everything's going to be okay. But when am I going to rise above? There's going to be something about absolute clarity here of how that's going to happen. I've just now noticed that airplane in that card. Interesting. Yeah, that's really interesting. Okay, let's see what else is paired with it for your breakthrough. The Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands. Whoa. A very attractive, bold, and confident energy. Somebody that's had a glow up, maybe getting the right information on how, maybe putting yourself out there too. This person is going to be attracting a lot, but they're also going to be sharing their gifts and their talents, more like psychic gifts and talents too. So that can be something that's even transforming within you too, of having more clear cognizance. the performer, that just makes sense with that Queen of Wands. The curtain call says part of your breakthrough is the curtain call energy, which is like the star: acclaim, fame, recognition, parade, celebrity, admiration, applause, show, appreciation, spotlight, focused attention. And the slingshot says that you're feeling that tension right now. You're feeling that possibly you've been pulled back in some sort of way. So there's tension, there's anxiety, but it's right before you're about to be released, like ready, set, go. Right before you get launched or something gets launched. So if you are launching something new, then it's going to be very successful here, it looks like. It is strength at this time is the vinegar. And yes, vinegar can be used to clean too. It's not all bad. I'm just going with the guidebook, is what they talk about with vinegar is that it's some of our not so great experiences, but since it's your strength, it's like the things that you have gone through that gives you that contrast of what you really don't want to experience. And it's so it's like saying that the hard times that you have been through, even if they linger as a not so great memory, that has actually made you stronger, actually helps you here because it's showing up as your strength. And you have the Ace of Disc. Oh yeah, well that's like when you're going through something difficult or have had a bad experience, you're that type of person that can find the opportunity. Look at the colors. Even in a time where things weren't that great, things didn't feel that good, it was like instinct for you to sniff out the opportunity, like you know it's here. Feeling like a person that is always aware there's blessings in disguise everywhere you turn. And so that's something here that's really of strength at this time, is being, and that is a really big strength to be able to find it. Specifically, it's financial opportunities also that you're able to find, and stability. Oh yay. Here's your other strength, is the Universe card. And I like this card because we have a woman that's walking up the stairs, right? So you're not afraid of new chapters. You're not afraid of ascending higher. If you have to have this major transformation, if things have to go that were there previously, like, I feel like you're okay with that. I feel like you want that. And this is suggesting that you're not afraid of cycle completions, basically. Okay, I have part of your strength. It says the Queen on here. I might go more so with the Queen. It has the signs Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. It says within 6 to 9 months, but I'm not taking this as timing because of it being on in your strength pile. I think this has to do with a specific person who messed with you. With the Black Widow, betrayal, warning, twisted turncoat, cunning, danger, a toxic situation or relationship, web of control, entrapment, unexpected attack, insidious and poisonous. We have Aquarius here. We have Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and you have the fixed signs: Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius, and then we have the earth signs too. So I don't know, but I'm feeling like there was somebody that you had to deal with that was rather toxic, but you saw an opportunity through it also. Something didn't work on you. Something didn't work. Oh, your outcome is Venus. So Venus. And it's also a 3-3, by the way. So just letting you know. It feels like somebody tried to stop your growth or your expansion in some way, or affect your finances in some way. What they call it, destiny swap. Somebody that was trying to maybe not swap a destiny with you, but somebody who's trying to stop you from fulfilling yours. But they were toxic. And the way that you handled it was good. Yeah. Okay, we have Venus. So Venus is a card of love, Aphrodite. You can think of pleasures of the flesh when you see this. The Copper card also, luxury, just in life, loving life. This is a very different energy than the breakthrough. So it's like you're breaking through this Pluto energy and you're going to land in Venus in a very love-filled area. I'm interested to see what your tarot cards are with Venus. The Knight of Pentacles, talk about that, and the King of Cups. Yes, yes. This is so good. This is so good. This is big pleasure of the flesh here, all right? Because there's a big financial gain indicated here. And there is self-reliance, independence. You got it all and you're relaxing. You actually will be able to enjoy your money. And there's this, I get the feel like the people I read for, just knowing that you all help me out with private readings, I know that for sure, that you understand that we help each other out all the time, right? So the message of you're going to do something right by this big amount of money is what's coming through. Is that is why it's going to, in a sense, when the energy shifts majorly out of a dark time, the people that really deserve the money that are not getting it in nefarious ways are going to be the ones granted it. And I just really feel that. I feel like it's part of the change. And you have love. So if you're looking for a partner or a soulmate energy, I feel you may already have somebody looking at you. You see this? You're holding up your hands here. Like I can see you in my picture. I can see you in my story. And they're doing the same to you. Like, yes, you look and it feels like love. So it's also associated with huge rightful wealth transfer. Oh, wow. Yeah, you're the knight, part of your outcome. And this might be a knight. Also, might be a person that you say, well, that's my knight in shining armor type of person, This is a person that takes a stand, right? They have a fighting spirit of being assertive and passionate, and they can be a messenger here, it says, but a champion of a cause. They're a hero in your life. And you are your own hero, though, here, too, especially that Nine of Pentacles here. Oh, well, you might be moving towards someone new because if you're relating to the whole, it doesn't have to be a relationship, but it's what I pick up on first with the emptiness is that there will be some sort of breakup where we're moving on and you're in somebody else's sights, or like I said in the beginning, you can have some sort of bond already that exists. It's just something that kind of might drive you crazy because of it not materializing yet in the physical. But so this can also represent that cycle completion where you are ready for this next new chapter. You are. And it is important to know that we do have this vinegar energy with us. We do have this not always completely healed when we move on to the next thing. But it feels like this is going to be very healing. It says new life on here. It's actually a good card, even though I know how it looks, but it says new life, graduating. Okay, and our advice from Spirit, maybe timing, because I have summer. Maybe timing. Keep growing. Just keep growing. You have so much support and you're going to grow really big. You're going to grow really big. You have abundance coming in. The health of things in your life is going to dramatically improve, especially with that curtain call. Like I'm getting that, like something being very almost dramatic about how wonderful and abundant maybe this love relationship. You also have the apple here, which I feel like there's some type of knowledge that you will receive in the summer months. We are approaching summer, right? So for here. Okay, so if you're from another part of the globe, we'll just say maybe it might happen July, August, and part of September maybe. But so the information that something is going to grow and be really nice and healthy for you. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, this is the painter on this card. It's interesting. It's her focus is what they're saying. Determination and focus. She's doing something that she loves to do. She has firm boundaries, the Queen of Swords does. An excellent communicator, but also somebody that I would say is probably pretty witty. And it is good advice sometimes when life gets really hard to be able to look at the humor in the situation, or try try if you can to do that. Okay, the 10 of Wands, but it's coming to me as completion, a completion of, and if it's advice, it's something about not overdoing it physically, and it probably has to do with like upgrades and transformations going on. So since it is in the advice, I'll get another card for that one so I can figure out. Here's that clarity of thought, determination. You are the Diamond, creative force, faithfulness, value, perfection, brilliance, commitment, light, purity, esteem, unconquerable force, multidimensional, multifaceted, and you have invincible spiritual power. And make sure you're looking at the fine print. Look closer. Don't assume. And take a deep dive. Like if there's a contract or something that's coming in, yeah, just spend time making sure that you're looking and looking at it really good. Let's see what this 10 of Wands is about. It feels like breaking free from being held back or being heavily burdened for a time, maybe a long time. The Hanged Man, and you're in this waiting period is what they're saying with the Hanged Man. Chance to have a different perspective, but you know, the Hanged Man is like with the Death card, it's when we're waiting on closure or something to like completely end and shift and transform. So you are transforming here, and I think that is the advice, is that there is this major body upgrades, major activations going on right now. They're knocking things out of the way in our energy systems, our energy centers. You can feel run down, you can get sick as it moves through and changes. Tell me about the Waite, please. Tell me about the Waite. The Sky Father. The Emperor. It's the Emperor. Okay, I know how I say it. I got a comment about how I say that. I do say the Emperor because it just sounds funny saying the Emperor. I don't know. Okay. Stop criticizing whoever you were. Okay, so I have the Sky Father, and that is the Emperor. And this is great. This is taking charge. This is about the Waite though. So it's about some sort of strategy and moving forward. How you move forward. The Emperor. Yeah, I'm just going to pronounce it the way that I do, all right? You have Aries, Virgo, Scorpio, transformation. Putting you into authority. Oh, look at that. The Ace of Cups, and the way that it came out is so adorable because it laid on top of this. It's a healing, loving new beginning that's coming in. And it's literally worth the wait. It will be worth the wait. So, Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Anything else we want to clarify here? Maybe about the challenge with the information, or who is the King of Swords? What is, wow, it fell on the ground. What is the King of Swords about? Hang on. 1 second. Ow. Oh. Okay. Something to do about a decision. What you need to know to make a decision. Maybe regarding a breakup, or what direction you're going to be going after experiencing sadness, loss. Yeah, I mean, I do breakthroughs because it's a tough time. It's a tough time right now, energetically. With things shifting so much, it's got to be getting to people of feeling like knowing for sure that things are going to get better. But man, look at how they've been, or man, look at how they've been in the past, you know? And it can be really easy to get down. So I guess we just all have to help support each other to keep ourselves up and as positive about maybe being able to focus more, you know, on the positive things that are going on, because my mind can definitely wander a lot through each day about whatever it is that I'm wanting to change, and I probably need to redirect as much of as I can, you know, about what I should be appreciative for. So tell me more about this decision or this stalemate. There's some sort of unexpected offer here that is going to pull you into a different direction. There's something with a pause, though, with it. The anchor might be significant. I look at the anchor as like saying, I'm going to anchor my faith at this time. I'm going to anchor my faith, and I'm going to make sure that I don't get too down on thinking, well, just because something hasn't happened, that it won't, or feeling connections, not sure, you know, of what's really coming or what's not. So tell me more about this. This is really in the head. It's in the head, and I feel like it's in the head over your emotions, over how you feel. And actually, I have a deck of Ascension. That's actually one of them. It says number 2, flood of mental emotion, and that is an Ascension symptom sign when you're feeling like you're being overloaded by why do I feel this way? What I feel is because it's your awareness that's growing, it's your consciousness that's growing, and the more that you're aware, then the more you're aware of exactly how you feel, and then those things are used, you know, we use them to usually initiate changes eventually in our life. Yeah, oh wow. The 4 of Wands to the 6 of Wands. 4 of Wands is celebration. It is the reason to celebrate. This can be a marriage coming together. This can be buying a home. It can be setting out on your life purpose and traveling more. I mean, it has to do with a lot of things, but it's reason to celebrate. And you include the ace, the 2, and the 3 with it, right? So we have the planning, we have the foresight, the opportunities through the passion and the inspiration of the ace, and the 3 of Wands here is the expansion, the partnerships, the alliances, the ones that are here on this path to victory and recognition, like the star energy. Yeah, so I think I'll pull a little bit from this Oracle of Genetic Gifts and close out the reading with them. That one comes out a lot because I don't think it is exactly talking about everyone's life path. I'm a life path number 9, and it's coming out as well as life path number 5. I think he's talking about what the influence of that life path would be. It would be a person who's gone through a whole heck of a lot in one lifetime. You're probably a little bit of a master in a lot of different areas in your life. A person that feels very deeply that they have a connection or a mission, and it's involving the improvement of everyone else also. So life path number 9, the peacemaker, Mars. It's a powerful number to have. It's also very emotionally, it's a hard life path to have if you are that life path. Okay, Ascension number 5, light ether, mental tunes into spirit. It's not the one that's the flood of mental emotions, but that might be what this is. Yeah, that might be what that is, like, just to sum it up in a different way. And then Ascension number 10 came out. That is associated with your 12-strand DNA. It says Nirvana playing 12-strand DNA and teleportation, but this one is us getting back to our divine holy blueprint, the one that was here before the tampering, the messing with. It allowed for healing and regeneration of yourself. It allowed for a lot of spiritual gifts and abilities to be very fine-tuned, tapped in, at a greater connection with purpose and just an understanding of what this all was when this blueprint comes online. That would be amazing to see that. And I think bits of it is already here, because obviously people are realizing, hey, you know, they can heal themselves. Some of the things are just belief systems that we do. I don't want to ever recommend anything, especially on a channel that's like a YouTube channel, because I don't want to like go to your doctor if you feel like you're having any issues. I know in my personal experience that I can overcome just about anything myself. And even things that I was told that like don't get better have completely healed in my life. So I know that that's right. TV news, media, news platforms, spiritual purposes. Oh, there's the one I thought. Okay, you did get Ascension number 2, water. It's the flood of mental emotion. So these are the two things that are going on then right now. And I have a deck where the 52 is associated with the High Priestess, so that's interesting too. But this is what I'm talking about with the King of Swords. Like, you could be really in your head about how you're feeling. Has to do with the Ascension thing that's going on right now. Then feelings, your feelings being true, yeah, and just thinking a lot. We have Ascension number 11 too. So we have what's above perfection here that we're headed towards. This says access to more light-based technology. Access to more light-based technology. Can be talking about through our sun, perhaps. Also can be talking about different actual man-made technologies with light spectrums, shining different colors, you know, to heal different things. That's an interesting one. I probably need to do more research on that one, really, just to be able to talk about it more. So life path number 5 though is here also. It says you don't have to be a life path 5, but it says your purpose is to be the free spirit and then communicate that freedom to others with Mercury. Meeting lots of different connections to clairgustance, clear tasting. You know, when you get a taste or something that comes into your mouth that is a sign. It's interesting that one came out because I was noticing the other day that things taste funny to me. Like, I'm starting to notice, and I don't know, I thought that maybe this is just happening more, but like my pizza, everything tastes a little plasticky. Like my pizza that I got, it tasted a little plasticky. There's certain water bottles that after you just open them, if you take a smell, they just smell bad. There's something that they're using, like in containers. Even my mayonnaise, like I get a certain brand of mayonnaise because I only like a certain brand, you know. But even it didn't taste right to me this last time, and I'm tasting the thing it's contained in, and I'm wondering if that's some type of also like something that's changing or being more activated to figure out what the crap are they doing to us, you know. Diamond Child, born between 2010 2011, it says, but I think that this can actually apply to more broader of a range than that. You may want to look up Diamond Child. That might be significant to you as part of the waves of volunteers, such as the Indigo Children. But they have special gifts, and no matter how old you are, that might apply to you if you want to look up Diamond Child. Oh, let's also do an angel number message. I just have like under a minute before my thing shuts off. 16. So, it is about you being perceptive and an ability to read into other people's feelings. I am perceptive. Share your knowledge to benefit others. And that's what I have for you, Selective Collective. I'm sending you love and light. Bye.